HD brows treatment. So Katie's going to perform the treatment for us today on our model Sarah. So I'm just going to give you a wee bit of background information first. Okay, so HD Brows was founded in 2008 by beauty industry pioneer Karen Betts. High definition and the HD brows treatment transformed the salon industry. Introducing a new concept in brow treatment to beauty professionals, we gave those that invested in us the opportunity to harness their passion for creative design whilst driving returning transactions in salon, and in turn their businesses were transformed. So Katie's already began the treatment, okay? So what she's doing, she's cleaned off the brows and she's just brushing through to get the shape that she's going to choose to design for Sarah. So the beauty press, celebrities and influencers loved the transformative effect on their brows, and so did the UK and Ireland, leading it to become the #1 salon brow treatment in the country. Now we have over 10,000 HD brow stylists across the UK and Ireland, and train over 200 new stylists each and every month. So what Katie's doing now is Katie's applying the tint to Sarah's brows, and as you can see, she's applying it very liberally across the brows to make sure she picks up any sparse and downy hairs to create the shape for Sarah's brows. As our tint doesn't stay in the skin, we can afford to go liberally with the tint. So we're proud to be the experts in brows, and our elite trainers know all there is to know about creating the perfect arch, and will provide you with the skills and knowledge to be able to demonstrate eyebrow perfection for every client with confidence. Over 2 days, we'll teach you how to consult with your clients and build a long-lasting relationship to retain that all-important return customer, before teaching you how to create the perfect brow for each and every face shape. We'll share the secrets to our famous brow mapping formula, allowing you to create brow perfection in your own salon. So as you can see, the tint doesn't have to be left on the brows very long. After a minute, you can check that the tint's taken to the hair, and it can be removed with dry wiping, as it will continue to develop for the next 10 minutes. So our curriculum at the Beauty School is highly practical, with a hands-on approach, and we'll look after you every step of the way. With continued support, even after training, you'll receive a free refresher class to recap on your training, plus ongoing instant feedback from our online trainers via our online HD Collective group. So Katie now is going to perform our waxing part of the treatment. And as you can see, the precision that Katie's applying the wax, working in straight lines, close to the brow, creating the perfect shape. So we don't teach you to create the perfect brows in retail makeup. We partner with you to build your career, your creativity, and a profitable business that lasts long after you've left our academy. Katie is now going to be removing the wax from the eyebrow, and this is our speed waxing procedure. This is a step that you would learn at your pro course. Working onto the other eyebrow now, working in the same design, working in straight lines to create that perfect HD shape. So as a salon, if you're interested in bringing this into your business, your first stylist includes a start-up to deliver over 60 treatments plus a free refresher class Then your second stylist and third stylist would be at a discounted price. These include free refresher classes, but no kits are included. As you can see, we work on both brows, working from the bottom of one eyebrow to the bottom of the other, and then creating the top lines. This is to help with creating symmetry on both brows. So our training is a 2-day HD brow course. You'll learn, practice and walk away confident on how to deliver the HD brows treatment. So our 2-day courses run on a Monday and a Tuesday in Warrenpoint. Your 1-day refresher class, you'll recap your skills after you've put them into practice. So your HD brow kit that you get with your course is worth over £650, and this includes enough products to deliver over 60 treatments. So that's enough to repay your initial outlay. At an average ORP of £30 per treatment, this means the initial course outlay can be repaid without having to replenish any stock. You get marketing support, salon listing on our Salon Finder page, which is over 3,500 searches from potential clients per week. In-salon marketing materials, including posters, consumer leaflets and loyalty cards. There's resource access, downloadable assets to drive your new business online. Katie is now relieving the area with our Comfort Me oil, which is lavender based, which will comfort the skin after you've done the waxing. It's an oil based product, so you don't want to overuse this product as you don't want to apply too much oil to the skin. Katie is now performing our threading part of the treatment. And as you can see, she has Sarah supporting her eyelid to give a good stretch to the skin to avoid any irritation. Our threading is not to create the shape of the brow, but it is to smooth out the lines from your wax to the rest of the skin, creating smooth lines. Again, always working from one eyebrow to the other. So after you complete your course at the beauty school, there is ongoing support after you leave. There's instant online feedback and support from our elite training team and HD family. With each treatment costing just £3.80 to deliver and an average ORP of £30, training in the UK's #1 salon brow treatment can deliver a markup of 680% every single time. Add to that the further revenue opportunities through retailing the complementing award-winning makeup range and profits can increase further with at least 45% markup on every product sold. Katie is now using our specialised product. It's called Vanish, and what it is relieving any tint stain from the skin, and it's also closing off all the pores. Katie is now beginning our tailoring stage of the treatment, trimming the hairs to begin creating the design on Sarah's brows. Our most successful stylists are those that keep up to date with regular training, refining their skills to make them the best they can be. And that's not all, as the more you progress, the more we support you, with free delivery as standard once you become a pro, and 10% off every order when you become a master. Access to our advanced training curriculum begins once you have qualified in HD Brows. Katie is now mapping out her design on the brow to continue the tailoring process. She's using our exclusive HD Pro pencil, which is a professional product when you're doing the HD brows. And it helps to create the perfect shape, those hair-like strokes, and defined, sharp finish. Your refresher class is a sellout. Must attend one-day class focuses on improving your design, technical and tailoring skills, improved through review, practice and guidance. Most people find the refresher course very, very good, as it is tailored to each and every person. So if you come in and you find you're struggling with a certain aspect of the treatment, then we will focus on that for you, so it is tailored to you. Your refresher course is free when booked with your HD Brows course within the first 6 months, and it's £95 sterling, €114 when booked separately. Katie is adding hair-like strokes to Sarah's brows to add definition and create the shape. Each client is different when it comes to this stage. Some clients may have areas of regrowth. 80% of our clients will be on regrowth programs. And it's at this stage where you will be communicating with your client, explain to them if they have any certain regrowth areas in which to grow in. This is what makes HD Brows so different. We want to create the perfect brow for every individual. This may happen over. Some people get it straight away. It just depends. Every client's different. But is it accessible to everyone? So Katie uses thread to help map out the design and the symmetry of Sarah's brows, creating the correct points and shape. So of course you can add retail and increase profits even further. So with a mini makeup lesson at the end of HD Brows treatment to show your client how to maintain their brows at home, and selling tips taken away on our training course, retailing will become second nature. And with access to stock our award-winning collection of brow maintenance, makeup and aftercare products as soon as you qualify, your revenue will be boosted too. There's a 45% markup on every retail product, and there's 28 essential brow products on offer. As much as we want to create the perfect shape for our clients, we want to help them in maintaining that shape also. Katie has applied one of our latest retail products. It's a highlighter pencil. It is beautiful on the skin and suits every skin tone. And it just helps to create that nice definition and sharpness to the brow with a pop of highlight on the brow bone, which is just perfect. There is shades to suit every client. Our concession packages are also still available. For those salons who want to bring the full HD style into their salons and include the retail packages, there's floor standing or countertop and a selection of furniture and the iconic stripy wallpaper. So as you can see, Katie has worked on finishing one brow first before moving to the other, and this helps create symmetry, and that's what you're constantly trying to do, is make sure that brows match up as much as possible. I think we all know the phrase that brows aren't twins, they should be sisters, and they should definitely be friends. I definitely want them to look alike. So this is what this treatment aims to do. You want to create them as symmetry as possible. So by working on one, you can create the shape and then use it as a guide for the other. So you can see that's what Katie's doing now. She's using the brow she's finished to work across the other brow to start creating the shape on the other side. A big thing in HD is we're not using the makeup to mask anything for our clients. I think there's a lot of misconception when it comes to the fact that makeup is applied. Katie's using the Pro Pencil as a guide for her to create the shape when she's doing her trimming and her plucking with the tweezers. She's using it as a guide. But if there is any areas that need regrowth, you want to show your client this first before masking it with makeup. And it's to help them be able to recreate the style at home. The aim is then for those areas to keep growing between their treatments so that those areas will fill in. Other standard hair removal methods would just keep removing the same areas over and over again, and their shape would never change. This is why people love getting the HD brows, because it is a journey for each and every one and it's tailored to them. So as you can see from earlier, our tint does not leave a stain on the skin as most other standard tints do. The tint just tints the hair, and it lasts a lot longer in the follicle of the hair. This creates a more natural look on the brow, and it gives longer lasting results for your client. A lot of brow treatments are performed at the side of the client or behind the client. We work alongside the client so we can also always see both brows at the same time when we're working. Again, always working in symmetry and design. You can see how precise Katie is being with her tailoring. A lot of people think, how can a brow treatment take so long to perform? Every hair is important when doing the design of the brows. One hair can make all the difference. The HD Brows is a luxurious brow treatment, and it should be treated like so. You can see now the design of the brows Katie has created for Sarah. Working on the final touches. You can see Katie's creating hair-like strokes in the brow to give it that natural, soft finish. Katie keeping the front of the brows nice and soft, mimicking hair-like strokes. Create that ombre brow effect, which is so popular right now. Looking faster. Katie's just cleaning up the brows now. To again give that crispness to the brow. Giving that nice defined HD brow shape that everybody loves.